Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. In today's video, I'll try to talk about the two new processors which has been launched from the MediaTek, which are the Dimensity 920 processor. Another one is the Dimensity 810 chipset. Yes friends, two processors got launched just today. In this video, I'll try to explain what are the specifications regarding these both processors, what are the maximum capabilities they do support. That is what this video is about. So first, let's start with the basic MediaTek Dimensity 920 chipset. Let's see what are the 920 chipset is kind of powerful. First, let's start with the first thing, which is a 4K HDR. You can actually capture with a video recording as well. You can do it with this Dimensity 920 chipset, as you can see exactly. That's another thing advantage. 4K HDR video capture is available. And there is also mentioned about the ultra detail 108 megapixel support as well, and 4K HDR video capture engine, hardware isolation. As you can see, a lot of things are happening with the camera segment as well in terms of the 4K HDR support. That's another good thing. And 120 Hz MediaTek intelligent refresh rate displays. So dynamic adjustment of the display refresh rate according to the need. That's another good thing. So the refresh rate will change automatically, depends upon the application what you are trying to use. Dynamic adjustment, that's another thing. And lower display refresh rate to save the power. That's good. And raise the display refresh rate to improve the user experience. And up to 120 Hz full HD plus displays are supported. So this Dimensity 920 processor is kind of supported with the 120 Hz maximum refresh rate. That's it. That's one thing which we got confirmation about the display. Next, regarding the gaming, what is the performance got boosted? How much? So up to 9% faster gaming performance versus the Dimensity 900. So 9% got increased, and this chipset supports the LPDDR5 RAM type. That's another good advantage with this Dimensity 920 chipset. Not only that, UFS 3.1 storage as well. You do get in this kind of new Dimensity 920 chipset. And next thing we do have regarding the 5G. So regarding the 5G up to 2cc. 120 megahertz spectrum, as you can see, and true dual 5G SIM standalone and plus standalone, something that I did mention regarding the 5Gs. That's also got implemented here. And next is the power efficiency, as you can, ultra efficient with a 6 nanometer chipset. That's another thing. So fully integrated 5G modem and the Wi-Fi connectivity as well. And finally, let's talk about the Wi-Fi 6. So Dimensity 920 processors, mobile phones will be having the support of Wi-Fi 6 capabilities as well. That's another good advantage for the future proof in case if you're planning to buy this device. So as you can see, even for the mid-range segment mobile phone smartphones, we do have the Wi-Fi 6. That is what they are trying to target. So these are the few details about the Dimensity 920 chipset. Now let's move to the next processor, which is a MediaTek Dimensity 810 chipset. So what does this 810 mean? So right now we do have the Dimensity 800U processors. There's so many Dimensity 800U processors. When compared with the 800U, how good the Dimensity 810 is kind of powerful. That is what I'm going to exactly mention in this video. So this chipset comes with a 6 nanometer chipset. That is what this image says, as you can see, 6 nanometer. And we do have the LPDDR4X RAM. That's the same kind of storage, and premium UFS storage. I think the UFS storage may not be changed. Maybe it's kind of close to 2.2 UFS storage. That's it. May not be much. And some details about the 5G as well. 5G details is an ultra smooth 120 Hz display. So premium refresh rate display up to 120 Hz. So supremely smooth user interface into the apps, and there is nothing much mentioned about the auto adjusting of the refresh rate, where it did mention in the Dimensity 920 chipset. And eliminate the motion blur in the games. That's also another one thing which they did mention in the displays. There's another thing which is a MediaTek Hyper Engine 2.0 gaming technology is going on. So dynamic management of the CPU and the GPU and the memory, and anti-jitter in the heavy loading games, and intense gameplay as well. Okay, and 4G and the 5G smart switch, intelligent prediction of the Wi-Fi and the 5G concurrency, and faster response between the smartphone and the cell tower. Okay, that's good. So these are the things which we'll be seeing in the Dimensity 810 chipset. And next is the stunning photos up to 64 megapixel, AI camera, bokeh mode, advanced noise reduction, hardware isolation of the dual cameras and the depth reception, dedicated facial recognition engine as well. So friends, these are a few details about the Dimensity 910 chipset. Until now, I'm not aware of what are the phones going to launch very soon with this kind of chipset, but these are exact specifications of these two processors, Dimensity 810 and the Dimensity 920 chipset. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. So meanwhile, signing off. Bye.